story to tell. Israeli Merkava tanks are rated as having the best protection in the world. The tank is equipped with an advanced active protection system, thick armor, and a front-engine design. It is constantly being upgraded from its combat experience on the battlefield. However, customers in the export market seem to prefer more traditional tanks instead of venturing to use the front-engine layout like Merkava's. Merkava main battle tank was designed in the 1970s after Israel failed to buy Chieftain tank from UK. The Merkava was originally designed to confront Soviet tanks on the desert battlefield surrounding Israel. From the requirements of the battlefield, the Merkava was designed in a rather unusual way compared to contemporary Western and Soviet tanks. It possesses several characteristics of infantry fighting vehicle. Instead of the traditional rear engine layout, the Merkava engine was positioned in the front of crew compartment, with the turret placed deeper into the chassis. The downside of this design is that it will reveal more of the infrared signature in the front hemisphere and poor balance compared to the traditional design. The layout of the front engine also makes the tank more susceptible to disabling. Any collision from the front and penetrating the engine will leave the Merkava just a useless lump of iron. But this engine layout also has certain advantages. With the engine in front, this layout is intended to grant additional protection against the frontal attack, so as to absorb some of the force of incoming shells, especially for the personnel in the main hull, such as the driver. It also creates more space in the rear of the tank that allows increased storage capacity and a rear entrance to the main crew compartment, allowing easy access under enemy fire. This allows the tank to be used as a platform for medical disembarkation, a forward command and control station, and an infantry fighting vehicle. The rear entrance's clamshell-style doors provide overhead protection when off and unloading cargo and personnel. Israel's core doctrine is to prioritize the protection of the crew in all situations. So in the event of a hit, the crew will quickly escape through the rear door, if the situation permits. While the answer to whether the crew can get out of the vehicle in time after being hit is still controversial. It is clear that having a suitable exit will increase the survivability of the crew, especially on the empty desert battlefield. With the rear door design, when needed, the Merkava tank can be turned into a fortress for soldiers escorting. However, in the case of a total war, the design is not really valuable. Even the advantages of the front engine are not enough to make up its shortcomings. Another major issue is the ability to carry ammunition on a Merkava tank. The shells were contained in heat-resistant, flame-resistant plastic containers and stored in the compartment with the crew. This design saw the early Merkavas destroyed, not by enemy fire, but by shells in the vehicle being detonated. The Merkava Mark IV tank version minimized this by placing several rounds behind the turret with protective plates. But it could only hold a maximum of 10 rounds, as Merkava's turret was smaller than that of Western tanks. This design makes it less likely to survive in the event of a hit, compared with the turret designs that hold more shells, such as the US M1 Abrams tank, Korea's K2 Black Panther, or French Leclerc. In return, the small turret size also made it difficult for the Merkava to be hit in a head-to-head fight, and hitting Merkava's ammunition magazine could only happen if it was shot from the side, a dangerous situation for almost any tank. Merkava's protection is enhanced by modular armor and an active protection system. The Israelis have always been ahead in the design of such protection systems, especially explosive reactive armor and active defense systems, which are becoming a mandatory standard on almost modern tanks. So can the weaknesses in Merkava's design conclude this is a poor tank? Absolutely not. Most countries, however, are more familiar with the more traditional designs, rather than adopting Merkava's front engine layout design. My video about the Israeli Merkava tank ends here. Thank you for watching. If you find this video interesting, please give me your thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channel. Goodbye and see you again in the next videos.